Welcome to Canal-mania and the Swansea and Smiths Canals. We are in South Wales. The Swansea Canal ran from Abercraff in the north down to Swansea docks. It was 16.5 miles long and the overall gradient is steep, requiring 36 locks to manage the rise of 373 feet over its length. Smiths Canal, also known as the Llansamlet Canal after its northern terminus, was 3 miles long. We will be flying from the northern terminus of the Swansea at Gwaunlwyd Dock near Abercraff, south towards Swansea itself, and then crossing the River Tor to fly north up the short Smiths Canal to Llansamlet. So we begin at the northern terminus and almost immediately start descending locks. This section was the last to be completed in 1798, only 2 years after the start of construction in Swansea itself. At Ystrad we briefly swing away from the Tor. As we proceed, we will see numerous tramways. These are only those visible in around 1900, a small proportion of those that would have been present during the working life of the canal. In the Authorising Act of Parliament of 1794, the Canal Company secured the right to build tramways to anywhere within 8 miles of the canal. In common with others in South Wales, this canal was built to carry coal, ironstone and limestone, but the driving force was always coal. In the 1840s and 1850s, rail competition was making itself felt, and as steel production began to replace iron in the 1860s, the many ironworks contracted. After several abortive attempts to merge with railway companies, the canal was sold to the Great Western Railway in 1873. However, in spite of good management by the Great Western Railway, the canal couldn't last. More traffic moved to rail, and the last commercial load was carried in 1931. The canal was abandoned in stages from 1928, with the channels being maintained as a water supply to industry. However, pressure on land in the valleys, particularly for road building after the Second World War, resulted in much of the line being filled in. And so we approach Swansea itself, where all traces of the canal have disappeared. And here are the old Swansea docks, where the canal boat's cargo could be transshipped for the next stage of its journey. The North Dock you see here was created in 1852 by straightening the river to its current line and building the dock on the old line. Following construction of the docks on the east side of the river in the 1880s, the North Dock became moribund and it was closed in the 1930s. We will now swing round to the north to visit Smiths Canal. As we do so, we will see the Prince of Wales Dock on the east side of the river, terminus of the Tennant Canal, covered in a separate video. And here we are at the southern end of the Smiths Canal at Foxhole, south of White Rock, on the east bank of the Tor. White Rock was once home to a significant copper works, and apparently a large workhouse. It is now a heritage park, although traces of its industrial past can apparently still be seen. Here it had some unusual features, including coal chutes built into a tunnel for unloading boats directly into the copper works furnaces. The canal was built to bring coal to the various works along its length from collieries in the area around Llansamlet and Birchgrove. Smith's Canal was opened in 1783 and remained in use until 1852. Today, few traces of the canal remain. Well, I hope you found this interesting. If you did, please leave a comment and, well, you know the drill. The Google Maps used to generate this fly-through are available for free at Canal-mania.com, where you can download your own copy to do with as you wish. Cheerio for now.